On Tuesday, December 5th at City Hall, it was the mayor's Christmas tree lighting. Choirs from Cordell Mason, Franklin Smith, and Sunny Point Elementary School entertained the crowd on hand with Christmas carols to bring in the holiday season. After the lighting of the Christmas tree and fireworks celebration, children lined up to visit Mr. and Mrs. Claus. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors for making this a memorable event. On Saturday, December 9th, the Blue Springs Police Department, Blue Springs School District, and members of the Blue Springs Citizens Police Academy Alumni Association participated in the annual Shop with a Blue Springs Cop event. This event was hosted by Target as part of their Heroes and Helpers program. Officers and alumni volunteered their time and spent Saturday morning with students from Blue Springs School District who had a chance to purchase holiday gifts for their families. Afterwards, participants joined officers at Adams Point Conference Center for gift wrapping and presents given to them by Santa. And later on that morning, the festivities kept rolling along. It was Brunch with Santa at Vesper Hall. Parents and their children enjoyed a morning filled with arts and crafts, science experiments, and brunch. After brunch, children were called by name and received gifts from Santa Claus. This year's event was sold out, so make sure you mark it on your calendar for next year. If you are thinking about getting away and traveling this winter, we have some winter traveling tips with Officer Doug Heisman.
Hi, I'm Officer Doug Heisman with the Blue Springs Police Department. Here are some winter traveling tips. Make sure your car is in good condition for a road trip. Pack in an emergency preparedness kit and supplies in the trunk. Share travel plans with a family member and friend. Check the weather along your route. Plan alternative routes around any storms. Be well rested and alert. Buckle up, slow down, and don't drive impaired. Follow the rules of the road and use caution in work zones. Give your full attention to the road. Avoid distractions such as cell phones. Make frequent stops during long trips. If you have car trouble, pull off the road as far as possible. This is Officer Doug Heisman from the Blue Springs Police Department. Have a safe and happy holiday season.
Oh, it's time to get in shape. And here to help you with just that is Blue Springs Fieldhouse Fitness Supervisor, Jennifer Talaski.
I'm Jen Talaski, Fitness Supervisor at the Blue Springs Fieldhouse, and I'm here to introduce two new pieces of equipment we have in our fitness center. The first piece of new equipment is the leg press. The leg press targets a number of different muscles, the quads, hamstrings, and glutes. The ability to work multiple muscle groups makes the leg press a more efficient choice than other leg exercises that just target one muscle. The second piece of equipment is the preacher curl. The preacher curl targets your biceps brachii. The biceps brachii is a muscle in the upper arm that flexes the elbow joint. Whether you perform the preacher curl with a dumbbell or barbell, standing or sitting, the target muscle of this exercise is the brachialis, which is in the lower portion of your biceps. So those are the two new pieces of equipment we have recently added to the Blue Springs Fieldhouse Fitness Center. Now let's talk about a special we're currently running at the Fieldhouse. The Blue Springs Fieldhouse is holding its biggest membership special ever. Join between December 30th and January 14th and have regular use of the facility through the end of March for only $50 for an adult. This is a $50 savings off the regular rate. Discounts also apply to other membership types. Fieldhouse memberships include full access to the fitness center, fitness classes, courts, and turf. Stop by the Blue Springs Fieldhouse today to learn about how this great offer can assist you in leading a healthier, happier life. I'm Jen Talaski, Fitness Supervisor for the Blue Springs Fieldhouse. Have a happy, healthy New Year.
And finally, on Tuesday, December 12th, at Sandy's Restaurant Home Cooked Meals, it was Breakfast with the Brass. The Blue Springs Police Department met with community members, and Chief of Police Bob Muntz gave his short introduction and his vision of the future for the Blue Springs Police Department. The floor was then open for questions and comments from the community. That will do it for this edition of Blue Springs Point of View. I'm your host and multimedia specialist, David Watson, wishing you and your family a very Merry Christmas and a safe and prosperous New Year. And we shall see you next year on Blue Springs Point of View.